Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression with the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Obsessed Eyeshadow Palette. So this is what she looks like right here. She's so stunning. It's like this baby pink with roses dripping like rainbow colors. The packaging is literally sickening. I like sleek, thin packaging like this, unlike the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar. But anyway, this is what the inside looks like right here. It has a range of colorful but also neutrals, and I've been thinking about this palette for so long. They had an end of year sale, so all of their products were 40% off. So I went ahead and snagged this one and the Exotic Peacock palette, which I'm going to play around with the Obsessed palette first and like get my overall thoughts, then play with this one. So if you were like thinking about this one or you have it, I'm definitely going to be playing with it soon. But today's video is focused on this one. So I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to do a first impression. I'm going to talk about the palette. I'll try to use as many shades as possible. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. I hope that you will stay and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button before we move on and begin. Let's go. Firstly, I'm going to be taking some of my e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I'm in the particular shade Fair Warm. I always prime my eyes with concealer. I just feel like it works the same as eye primer. Like, I feel buying eye primer is just like a waste of money. So I'm just going to use this, and I just dot a little on. And then taking my JS3 brush from the Morphe and Jeffree Star, like the first brush collaboration. It's like a little dome brush, and I like to blend out my eye concealer for this. I don't know, I just feel like it's the perfect size for my eye, and it helps blend out the concealer so nicely. And then next, taking my ColourPop Custom Palette, I'm going to take this shade in here, Hear Me Out. This one right here, it is just like a pale shade to like set my eyelid, because I can't stand tacky concealer, and I always set my eye concealer, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to bring you a little closer, and we will begin the first impression. Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. So I forgot to mention the prices and just a little bit about the palette. Pinky Rose's site is retailed for $24.99 US, but when I bought it, it was 40% off, so just like 40% off that. But yeah, it does come with 14 shades. You already saw that, and I'm 99.9% sure it's cruelty-free, because people that I watch that only use cruelty-free makeup use them. I feel so stupid right now because I should have looked on it, but on the back actually of the Obsessed palette, when you flip it over right here, it does actually say cruelty free. So this is, I'm talking at the end of the video. Hopefully if you're watching this and you were confused if they were or not, they are. It's right there. So most of the times for my first impression, I like to do a half cut crease just because I can use so many shades, and that's kind of like my go-to style of makeup to do. And with a half cut crease, you can use so many colors, so I want to try to use as many shades as possible. So yeah, the first shade that I think I'm going to dip into is the shade Party On. It's a matte yellow. It's this one right here, and I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush from Shop Miss A in their Bamboo collection. Okay, when I dipped into it, it did have a little bit of fallout. I would say kind of like Anastasia Beverly Hills fallout. If you have like some of their palettes, you know, but I would kind of rate it that. But I mean, it's pretty pigmented. I would say I've dipped in twice now, and that's like super pigmented for a yellow. So I'm not complaining. Just like letting you know in case you don't like fallout. Yellows are so pretty. I know they're like not really in season, but I don't really do like a lot of holiday makeup or like stick to like themed makeup, you know. I just do whatever. So far the shade is very, very pigmented. I feel it blended out like effortlessly. I didn't really have to do anything, but I mean, it is a bright yellow and it's our first shade. So I'm not really complaining. Next, I'm going to be picking up the shade No Fear, which is like this burnt orange shade, and I'm picking that up on a AOA Studio E130. It's like a domed fluffy brush. Actually, never mind. We're going to use a different brush. Okay, so far that shade is blending nicely, and I love that it's like blending into the yellow. I want to kind of do like a sunset look with like a cut crease. I mean, you'll see. But you kind of get my drift. It's blending really nicely. Still the same amount of fallout as the yellow. I guess that's just their formula. Like I said, this is my first time trying any of their products, so I'm kind of new to this. Taking that first brush that we used with Party On, I'm just blending that orange out with no extra product. I don't know what it is about this eye, but every time I do eyeshadow, I always get a lot of fallout right here, but then when I do this eye, there's no fallout. So I don't know. Just packing a little bit more just to kind of like place more product, because we did just like blend some and it kind of faded. So yesterday I actually tried filming Tuesday's video, which this is Tuesday's video, but I actually tried filming another one, and my palette from Pinky Rose hadn't came yet, and it just like wasn't working out. I literally forgot to do a brow gel, and my brows were looking so bad, and I literally had already filmed the video, and I was just like, you're kidding me. And I was so tired, and I was just like, no girl. So I was gonna refilm something anyway, and then I got home from yoga this morning, and it was here. So now we're filming. It is Friday, but I got it yesterday, but it's like Friday, but it's only 1 a.m. I'm filming kind of late because I had some energy and I've been staying up till like 5 a.m. anyway. So I was like, girl, we're getting some work done, period. I'm picking up the shade Pigment, this fiery red right here. I don't know if you can tell, but when I was opening the palette, I hit it with my nail. And I'm taking that on this JS6 brush. It's like a little tiny crease brush from the Morphe and Jeffree Star collection. I love the brushes. They just like are so delicate and start getting frizzy, as you can see. I guess it's just their formula. They have like a formula that has a lot of fallout because all the shades are having it. So I've been packing on the shade Pigment a few times just because it wasn't like a really true red like it looks in the pan. It's like a flaming hot Cheeto type red, I guess. Yeah, like not pure red, but not like orange. I don't know. But I'm just taking that in the crease and putting it right below that shade No Fear. I don't want it like in the yellow, but I want it like right under the shade No Fear. Then going back in with the shade No Fear, same brush. Well, the brush that I used for No Fear, right above that shade Pigment. We're just gonna be blending a little more. Same brush that we used for Party On, a little bit more blending. So now I'm just putting some of that e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer, Fair Warm, on the back of my hand, and then taking this little Luxie, what is it, 246 Precision Crease Brush. It's just a little flat crease brush, and I'm going to be taking the concealer, and we're going to do a half-cut crease. You've seen me do this so many times, but I feel like you've seen me do it so many times, but I don't really show this part. So I'm going to show you. So what I like to do is take and put concealer on this side of the brush and just kind of place it right above my lashes like this. And this does take a little bit because it's such a small space on the brush. And then flipping it and using the flat side for the inner corner. Then just dragging. You have to keep your eye closed. It does take a minute. But in the long run, it takes less amount of time. And once you have it about like that, I'm just going to look up like that. And then there we have our crease. Now, it may get on your lashes and do like little spurts of concealer, but once you like put the shimmer on, then just blend back over and the concealer dots go away. So yeah, that's my little trick. And then I'm just going to connect. Sorry, I'm resting my hand on my mouth. And then fill in to make sure that it's like flat and even. You don't want like a glob of concealer everywhere because then it'll just look weird. So I like to just pat and blend, and especially on the edge right there because you don't want it like very, very like harsh. Now I'm going to be picking up the shade Damn Gina, this one right here. It's like a shimmery teal on this little flat brush from Shop Miss A, the E131, like this. And I am going to be getting this shade first and not spraying it with setting spray just because I've never tried their shimmer formula just to see like what's up with it. But this is what my brush looks like coated with the shade Damn Gina. But yeah, I'm excited because this shade looks so stunning. First, I'm just going to pack so that it can stick to the tacky concealer. And oh my god, that's such a stunning shade. And I've literally not even had to use that much, so yes. So now I've seen what it looks like without setting spray. Now I'm going to be picking up some of my Pixie Beauty Glow Mist and just spraying it a little bit. I normally always spray my shimmer, so this isn't like anything new. But yeah, picking up that same brush that we use with Pigment, getting a little bit more. And I'm just going to be taking that shade and blending into Damn Gina just so we can get a flawless blend between the shimmer and the matte red. And now I'm going to be taking the NYX Epic Ink Liner, the black one. Now, this is my first time ever using this product, so hopefully it goes good because I've been needing a new, like, liner. And Betty Jean uses this all the time, and, like, she lives by it. So I'm going to try. The end looks pretty good, so we'll see. But I'm going to have to go off camera for this part, and I'll be back. And then we'll talk some more. I was actually so scared of this liner for no absolute reason. I was using the Essence Superfine liner, like it was the Superfine one, not just the fine one. But the edge of it just would not work. Like the tip of it like wouldn't get really precise. But with this one, I don't know, it's like weird. It's very, very nice. And I also tried the ColourPop one. It's like, I don't know, they recently just came out with it. And it doesn't work. It like just picks up the shimmer and goes, and then it doesn't work. But I feel like it looks really, really cute. Now we can work on the lower lash line. So just taking the shade Sisters, this one right here, it's like a tealy shade. On my M433, it's just a little crease brush, but I wanted a little one for the lower lash line. Don't know how well this is gonna show up, but I mean, if it's just a light dust of color, that's fine. Okay, so just packing on the shade Sister, it actually worked a lot better. And I mean, it's not the like most brightest teal, but it's cute. I mean, it is. And I love the way it complements the shade Damn Gina. Now I'm going to be getting this little angled brush. It's from Moda. It's the BMX498. It's just a little like angled brush. That's all it is. And I'm picking up the shade Lefty. This one right here. It's like a shimmery version of the shade Sister, I feel. And just kind of smudging it to like halfway, because I want more of it to cover up the Sisters, because it's not that pigmented. A couple more shades. I swear I'm almost done. I just really love playing with this palette. I was super eager to just go ahead and play with it. That's why it's literally 2 a.m. and that's why I'm doing eyeshadow. But now I'm going to be taking the shade Whatever. It's this one right here. It's just like a dark burgundy that I'm going to use to blend the wing down to the lower lash line. I feel it just kind of looks blank right there. So I'm going to fix that. Okay, so Whatever is very, very pigmented. And I feel it's really, really pretty. I cannot wait to have that on my eye again. Wow, it's literally so stunning. Ooh, and next to that, like, teal shimmer. Yes, oh my god. Okay, so now I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna catch this eye up and try to get the wings as similar as I can. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about my final first impression thoughts. Okay, so I'm back and I have both eyes all complete, and I did throw on my lashes and something on my lips. So for lashes, I'm wearing the Coffee Talk lashes in the style Foxy. If you watched my monthly favorites for December, you would know that these have been my all-time favorite. I've been wearing them literally all month long last month, and I'm literally obsessed. So yeah. For lips today, I'm wearing the Menagerie Cosmetics Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sedona. I believe that's how you're saying it, but I may be saying it wrong. So yeah. And I just got this today, and it's literally such a pretty color, and I had to wear it because I wanted to try out their formula, because I've never actually tried a liquid lipstick from them. And I don't know if you can see it, but right here my eye is watering. It just happens. There's nothing that I can do about it. And I wasn't just gonna like not finish the look because of a little waterline thing right there. But yeah, this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed it. What do you think of this look? I literally am obsessed with it. I always love sunset makeup, and I feel the pop of the teal right there. And then right there looks absolutely sickening. Now let's get into my first impression thoughts. Okay, so first off, I really like the packaging. I really like sleek packaging. It's easy to travel with, it's easy to store, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. The outside packaging is very, very cute. I feel like the pink is very, very cute. As I was doing my eyeshadow earlier, I was like packing on the red, and I was like, there should be a pink in here. Well, there is, that I need to use as soon as possible. It feels heavy duty. It's not like, it doesn't feel like heavy like Jeffree Star heavy, but it's cute and I like it. Now the formula is a little bit different because there is a lot of fallout in all the shades. I don't know if you can see right there, but the teal did kind of stain a little bit. It didn't rub off as easy. Everything has blended like a dream, and it's all very, very pigmented, except for like the red shade. I had to pack it on a little bit extra, but everything else worked really, really nicely. I used 6 out of 14 shades. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I used the shade Fresh, this one right here. It's like a champagne-y shimmer color in my inner corner. I just forgot to mention that because I did it right before lashes. So yeah. So I really like the palette. I cannot wait to use it more and use my Exotic Peacock palette. I thought that I would like the formula of Pinky Rose because everyone that I watch and has the palettes love them. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon. And I'm really excited for my purchase. I definitely am gonna play with it a lot more to get my final thoughts. But so far I'm loving it. But this is the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button to let me know. I hope that you will stay and subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a brand new YouTube video. If you want to follow me on all of my social medias, they're all always linked in the description. My Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I post really cool TikToks, like behind the scenes. But I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.
Okay, guess we doing just fine.